Good evening, everyone.
जन मन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता। पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड़ उत्कल बंगा, विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा। तब शुभ नामे जागे, तब शुभ आशीष मांगे, गाए तब जय गाथा। जन गण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता। जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे भारत माता की जय।
I used to go to school when I was a child. Everyone. And I had never missed my school bus because I was enjoying more in school rather than at home. I would say I have never missed the school and so school cricket during my childhood. My class teacher, Hansa Miss, I visited her and met her around few months back in Pune. Now she is retired. She entered in the class and said, "Good morning, students." And we responded, "Good morning, teacher." She corrected us. When someone says good morning, you have to respond by saying, "Very good morning." So, good evening, everyone. So nice of you. So, the class is very quick learner, as Sanjay Bhai has said. So, Amar is lucky and Jatin is also lucky that he has a class where the students are a very quick learner. So, I asked my dad, why? When someone says good morning and we have to say very good morning. He said, "Beta, it's a human nature. When someone gives something, then they expect something more than what they give. And that's the reason." और ये तो सिर्फ शब्दों की बात है, अभी चीज़ों की तो बातें ही नहीं हुई है. सो लाइफ में ऐसी छोटी छोटी बातें हमें बड़ा मैसेज देके जाती है, विच इज़ वेरी यूजफुल in our life. How many of you have a sharp memories? Raise your hand. Wrong question to wrong audience. Okay. So this photograph is from which event? Anniversary, right. Which month? March, right. Which place? Celebration Club Andheri. Oh, so you have sharp memories. Why you are not raising your hands? So Jatin, it is again a good news for you that you have the people who are having a sharp memories. So you will have a less effort today. So there are few members in the photograph out of this who had enjoyed the most, who all were there on the celebration day. You must have witnessed that there is a one member who has enjoyed the most, who was last dancing till last. Riva, right? He also has a sharp memory. Very good. So I went to Riva and asked, "How come you dance so well?" So she said, "Harshad, I grew up with 6 siblings." I asked, "Can you please explain?" मेरी वाइफ मुझसे हमेशा यही शिकायत करती है कि तुम्हें कभी भी कोई बात सीधी सीधी समझ में नहीं आती है. So are you with me? Yeah. So I asked her, "Why how come you dance so well? She said, I grew up with 6 siblings, and so I learned how to dance well for waiting my turn outside washroom. So life is like a feather. The wind changes the direction of feather, and in life, the incident changes the direction. So incident in the life teaches us the loss. So what is April for business? What is April for business? New target, new goal. Okay. Anything else for anyone? Renewals. Asset renewal. So nice of you. Increment. So nice of you. Good. So I feel April for business is tenderness of past, courage for present, and hope for future. So what's your plan for future? What's your plan for this year? So if you are stuck at the same place as last year, then friends, you are driving your business without oil, without purpose, because you are stuck at the same place. You need a purpose in business to grow, to evolve. So I spoke to a few members and they said, we are trying our level best, but however, we are unable to change our situation. So to those members, I would like to say something. So how many of you know Marathi? All? All. So what I would like to say them, कधी 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 देव तुमची परिस्थिती बदलत नाही. कधी कधी देव तुमची परिस्थिती बदलत नाही कारण त्याला तुमची मनस्थिती बदलायची असते. राईट? अति सुंदर. So, on behalf of ASIRT, I would like to welcome all distinguished guests, fellow members, speakers, sponsors on Tech Day 117. We would like to start with the agenda. We will have the ASIRT presentation, a panel discussion on customer support challenges and solutions, a presentation by corporate member Infoban Technical Solutions Private Limited. They are going to cover on range of HPE storage. We have a keynote speaker, Jatin Batodra, on AI from scratch to 2024 and beyond, leveraging AI opportunities for ASIRT members. And we will have Q&A sessions, announcements if any, those will be declared, and we'll have honest networking and dinner. With this, let us change the situation. Let me call our next presenter, or I would say first presenter, or I would say opener presenter, who is none other than our cricket team's opener, our members' eye opener, our members' brain opener, our technical days presentation opener, none other than Mr. President Bharat Chheda. Please welcome.
Good evening, everyone. Yeah, सबका memory sharp है. Thank you for coming in large numbers today. Today we have very good sessions lined up. One is panel discussions, then we have sponsors session, and then of course we'll end up with very interesting session on AI. So how many of you are attending a tech day for the first time? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So very special welcome to you all. And anybody who is a new member? Okay, 1. Okay. So very, very special welcome to you. We the ASIRT. Can you hear me all properly? Last bench? Okay, thank you. Pradeep ji, आगे seats हैं. Please come forward. All of you who are sitting in the last bench. आगे आ जाइए please. आगे बहुत सारे seats हैं. Please. आगे आइए ना please. You want to get out early, huh? Okay. So what quick 5 minutes introduction of ASIRT for those who are new. We are a 12-year-old or 12-year young organization. We have 240 plus members. This is the 117th Tech Day. So effectively, we are doing one Tech Day every month, which is kind of a record for an industry association. We have 8 consortiums. We'll talk about consortiums later. And the cumulative turnover of our members is more than 3,000 crore, which itself speaks about what we are. So what are the core activities? So today's session, like Tech Day, is one of our core activity. Synergy, which is an annual event. I'm sure most of you have attended. Those who are new will come to know. The next Synergy will be launching very soon. And of course, consortium. These are the 3 core programs on which ASIRT activities are around. We also have some socials and sports. We have ASIRT's Cricket Premier League, which is again an annual event which happens in February. We have social picnics, and of course, we celebrate our anniversary in every March. And we have other 2 programs, which is a Pulse magazine, which is an electronic magazine which we publish every quarter. So I request all the members, in case you have any article, anything to be published, you think that should be published for the members, please contribute, please contact any of the office bearers or any of the board members. We'll ensure that your article is published in the magazine. And recently, since last 1 year, we have started a very interesting program, which is CEO Ghosty, which is, I see it as a mini MBA. And only for ASIRT members, it is available at a very, very exclusive price. So anybody who is interested in knowing more about CEO Ghosty, please contact Nilesh Kadake, our chairman. He will guide you. Of course, consortiums are, as I said, is one of the core program, which allows a smaller group of 25 to 30 members of ASIRT to come together, do business together, to collaborate and to grow together. Anybody who is not part of any consortium? Okay. So in case you are not, please contact us. We'll ensure that we'll add you in the consortium. And lot of business is happening. Sometimes it is spoken in the consortium or in the Tech Day, but otherwise also lot of business is happening. So please start collaborating with your fellow members in consortium. Of course, this is one of the favorite of all the members, ACPL. Now these are the 2 words which are core to ASIRT, especially for those who are new. One is collaborating with members, second is the friendship. Okay, I always say that rarely you will find a set of competitors sitting together and yet being such a close friend. It happens in ASIRT. These are the media that we collaborate with. So most of the IT media are our partners. We share all our events, PR with them, and they publish it very regularly. These are the 2 important IDs. One is grievance@assirt.in. In case you have any grievance related to dead on arrival or any OEM related issues, you can send an email to us, and our track record is very, very successful. Almost more than 90% of time, we were able to resolve members' concern. And of course, you can send any query on members@assirt.in in case you have. We are on almost all social medias, Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter, and recently we started with Instagram also. So we'll find all the recordings of all the tech days, all the events on our YouTube channel where you can review it whenever you want. We have few WhatsApp groups. I'm sure everybody is part of that. Now today I'll speak more about membership categories. So we have 3 membership categories. One is fellow member, now we have renamed reseller members to distributor patrons and corporate members to corporate patrons. And I'd like you to know more about them. So a fellow member, so who can be a fellow member? System integration, the one who is a system into business of system integration, either hardware or software, IT services, IT retail, and of course we have in last few years we have included telecom and security as part of fellow membership. For distributor and patrons, you have to be IT distributor, IT value-added distributor or sub-distributor. And of course, corporate, any OEMs, any brand, multinational company or listed companies can become corporate patrons. So who can represent when you attend any event of ASIRT, who can represent? So except for corporate, only proprietor, partner and directors can attend. For corporates, we allow senior management to attend the events because normally any MNC or OEM, the owners will not come. So we allow any designated senior management to attend our events. What are the privileges that you enjoy? Of course, you can be part of consortium, parts of WhatsApp group, social events. You can participate in ACPL, Synergy. Now, this is one new thing that we added is the part of managing committee. So currently, only board members were part of the managing committee. So now, hence onwards, we will invite any members who are interested in participating in any kind of activity. So they also can be part of managing committee. And of course, only fellow members has voting rights, and only fellow member can be part of the board. Everything else remains same for distributor patrons as well as corporate patrons. Now, what are the privileges for becoming a patron? I mean, why anybody should become a distributor patron or corporate patron? Anything missing? Okay, sorry, I'll have to. So in distributor patron, the first silver sponsor is not available. Sorry, it's a mistake. So distributor patron can have a special pricing on sponsorship of Tech Day, Synergy or ACPL. They are allowed to distribute marketing collaterals in one of the tech days. They can do marketing post on WhatsApp group. Fellow members are not allowed to do any kind of reseller activities on the WhatsApp group, but patrons can do it. And of course, they can send the marketing emails. The corporate patrons will get one more advantage. They will get one silver sponsorship slot, which is a 40-minute slot in Tech Day, which is worth 90,000. And everything else remains same. So these are the privileges for patrons. And these are the membership fees. Fellow member is 7,000, distribution patron is 40,000, and corporate member is 1,25,000. GST applicable, of course. So these are current 3 corporate members that we have: Kunar Peripherals, Infoban Technical Services India Private Limited, and Kanfa Global Supply and Solutions. Anybody available from corporate member here? Okay, so we have Mr. Kunal from Kunar Peripherals. Give them a big hand. They are our very important patrons. Of course, we have Amar Shetty will be joining us soon for their presentation. And these are our reseller members. I won't be able to take names. There are 27 reseller members. Any reseller members are here, please stand up. A reseller member or distributor, please get up. Distribution patrons. Okay, so give them a big hand for being patrons to ASIRT. Thank you very much. I invite all the members to participate in all the activities, especially consortium. That's our one of the core activity, because Tech Day will happen once in a month. Consortium is available for you on daily basis to do business. So let's collaborate and grow together. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. President, for making us aware about making the members aware about the asserts. It is always useful for guests, new members, sponsors to know about the asserts, the strength, and how the association is going forward. The next session. So then our next session is a panel discussion on customer support, the challenges and solution. For this, I would like to invite the different members of different consortiums. I would like to invite here Mr. Rohit Chabra from Catalyst. Please welcome him. I would like to invite Mr. Tushar Shah from Velocity. Pleasure inviting Mr. Yogesh Mahatre of Rec Titans. Mr. Ankit Jain from Tex Sahyogi. Mr. Ankit Jain from Tex Sahyogi. Okay. I'll hear. Mr. Murlidhar Butada from Meraki. So name what I am taking is not about their firm name, but these are the consortium names. Mr. Anil Kaushal from Growth Hub. Mr. Nilesh Kadakia from Samarthya Consortium. I request each one of you to take your seat, please. Thank you very much. So most of us might be aware about these members. They have been doing great in the industry and they have a good experience. But I would like them to give 1 minute introductions about them. So let the other members who are not aware about them. Oh, I missed one. Oh, sorry. The youngest, yes. I would like to call upon Rahul. Sorry, I missed your name. Stella. Okay, Subo. So sorry, so sorry. So I request each member to give the introduction, and you have 1 minute of time. So we would start with.
Harsha, thank you everyone here. My name is Rohit Chabria. My company's name is CBEX Security Systems. I'm an electronic security integrator and consultant. I've been in the business for 27 years now and joined ASIRT a few years ago thanks to friends like Tushar and Jignesh who insisted that I come on board. With regards to my company, we deal in all kinds of electronic security solutions which include CCTV, access control, intrusion and fire alarm systems. Yes, we are system integrators, but we have a particular skill set of value addition. That's why consultancy comes to the fore, and also we are very heavily design centric, not so much inclined towards the products but more towards solutions. I'm looking forward to a good panel discussion. Thank you for your attention.
Good evening, friends. I'm Tushar from Paths Enterprise. I'm also a system integrator with having a 32 years of experience. For the last 3 to 4 years, we are moving from product to services and the solutions. And luckily, we are able to move because I can see that percentage of my growth and percentage of my product and service in the trial balance every March. Okay, so that's what we are doing. We are very eager to make a collaboration with each and every asset member because nowadays I am expanding my business, and for that I need your support because it is not possible for to hire a 100 or 500 persons team and do the business. So I'm moving towards that Uber Ola type of solutions. So I need all your supports. Thank you.
Hi everybody, this is Yogesh Matre from CompETC. We are a system integrator since 28 years, and we have been handling SMEs and end users for services, and major forte is service. Thank you.
Yeah, hi, this is Ankit Jain from AV Motors. We are specialized in laptop repairs, and we are the system integrator, but we majorly focus on the laptop repairs business. Our major clients are corporates, and the second vertical is the refurbished laptop. We are in India's first company जिसने लैपटॉप refurbished लैपटॉप में 3 ईयर तक वारंटी देना स्टार्ट किया था. This is our main.
Good evening, friends. My name is Muralidhar Batodra. I represent a company called Guru Infocom India Private Limited, based out of Thane. Okay, we are into products, service and solutions. We are in IT and telecom. Telecom, we are associated with Tata Communications since last more than 25 years and providing, the connectivity and cloud solutions to our customers. We deal in corporate customers. And then in IT, we are tied up with major vendors like Dell, HP, Lenovo, APC, then Palo Alto, Fortinet. Okay, so we are also focusing more on services and solutions. I want to from this dais I want to thank you Ajay Patil for introducing me to ASIRT. Because of him I'm in ASIRT. Thank you so much.
नमस्ते, मेरा नाम अनिल कौशल है और मेरी कंपनी का नाम है आरती इन्फोटेक. मैं मुंबई में लास्ट 26 से ऑन पेपर पे हूँ. वैसे 30 साल हो गया काम करते हुए. ऑन पेपर इन द सेंस वैट नंबर जब आया था, जब से मैंने कंपनी रजिस्टर की थी. मैं चिप लेवल में काम करता हूँ रिपेयरिंग में. लैपटॉप, प्रिंटर, ऑल इन वन, प्रोजेक्टर, सर्वर भी चालू किया है अभी मैंने. तो एसेट ज्वाइन करने के बाद में मैंने 3-4 प्रोडक्ट जो है रिपेयरिंग में और ऐड किए हैं आप लोगों की बदौलत. मुझे बहुत खुशी है कि आप लोगों ने सबने मिलकर मेरे को साथ दिया और मैं आज इस मुकाम पे पहुंचा हूं. धन्यवाद.
Good evening, friends. I am Nilesh Kadakia from Neotech Infocom. This is my 35th years in the service of IT industries. I am basically a platinum partner for Quickill's Securite product, which is an enterprise brand of Quickill. We provide all the solutions on endpoint securities or zero trust solutions. Also, I am a certified telepartner, and we are also enterprise ERP software partners for Udyog as well as SourcePro. Recently in Ahmedabad, I was just selected the best performer for the SourcePro's ERP software. Thank you. And definitely, we would like to provide services on fixed asset management softwares also, where we provide not only the fixed asset management solutions, but also the tracking and tracing of the assets also. So thank you. Looking forward for all your supports.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Rahul Shroff from On Time Management Services Private Limited, part of the Stellar Consortium. Most of you all may know my company through my father, probably, Mr. Tejas Shroff. We cater to IT, hardware, software, networking solutions, a system integrator as such. We've expanded over the last 8 years into automation. We cater to homes, offices, buildings, restaurants, hotels, hospitals. A few of our clients are Leelavati Hospital, Surya Group of Hospitals, Spartan Engineering, Trident Oberoi Group of Hotels, Taj Hotels. We cater to all of these as well. Yeah, not the first tech day, but I think the second or third tech day over the last few years. My apologies. I will promise to attend a lot more. but we're looking to partner up with every single one over here for the automation requirements, people who want to grow. We're welcoming you on board. We're starting a new company. We're starting our own manufacturing. Do connect with me, and let's see how things go. Thank you.
So today we have a very interesting panel discussion lined up. So Arshad is saying 1 minute each for each question. But everybody knows and trained.
He's holding the bell.
Yeah, he's holding the bell. So you'll get a prompt at 45 seconds and 1 minute so that we are in time. So I'm sure each one of us is in some or other service industry, whether it's IT, hardware, software, networking, security. And luckily we have very good mix of members here with variety of offerings, starting with security to enterprise solution. So my first question we'll start with Tushar Bhai. Tushar Bhai, what are your organization's most common challenges in providing efficient, effective customer support, be it technical, operational, or otherwise?
So I'll say communication, because the most of our level team are not good or fluent with the English. Whereas what happened, the corporate or enterprise nowadays speaks in English and they expect, because if even that person is technical but is not fluent in English, they think that this doesn't know much. So that is the biggest challenge, and we are working on it. Means we have arranged and all that. But I think the communication is the biggest challenge. But the rest things can be managed. And the person who knows English get a good job at call centers and all that, then that salary structure is not affordable, or at present we cannot afford that thing. So that is the biggest challenge as per my knowledge.
Thank you, Tushar Bhai. I'll put on the same question to Ankit Bhai. Ankit Bhai, you are more into repairing, and of course you have expanded in other services also. But what is your biggest challenge in terms of serving customer or giving best customer support?
Actually, I started 5 years back one more vertical about the consulting business. So in which I am taking to the auto mode, the बिजनेस को ऑटो मोड पे कैसे लाया जाए, आपके बिना भी गाड़ी कैसे चल सकती। तो वहाँ पे मैंने अपना ही बिजनेस को सबसे पहले स्टडी किया कि कस्टमर्स को आंसर देना, क्योंकि बिकॉज सर्विस इंडस्ट्री में क्या होता है, कस्टमर है ना, आपने जो टाइम दिया चिप लेवल में तो स्पेशली ऐसा आप बोल नहीं सकते हो कि इतने टाइम में आप रेडी करके दे ही दोगे। फिर भी हमारा 24 to 48 आवर्स का टारगेट रहता है, लेकिन फिर भी कस्टमर का एक्सपेक्टेशन आप फुलफिल नहीं कर पाते हो। तो वहाँ पे कस्टमर को एवरी टाइम, जैसे आपका गाड़ी गया है सर्विस सेंटर में, तो क्या है, क्या स्टेटस क्या है, तो स्टेटस अपडेट जो होना है ना, तो हमने 14 टाइप्स के स्टेटस अपडेट रखे हैं अपने सिस्टम में, सॉफ्टवेयर में डिज़ाइन किए हैं। तो उसमें भी पिकअप डिलीवरी भी उसी में इंक्लूड हो गया, आपका पिकअप कब हो रहा है, और इसमें यहाँ तक कि हमारा पिकअप डिलीवरी की जो टू व्हीलर्स हैं उसमें भी हमने GPS ट्रैकिंग लगाया है। तो हमारा जो कम्युनिकेशन गैप है उसको कम करना हमारा सबसे बड़ा चैलेंज था, और वो मैं कर पाया हूँ।
So turnaround time is the biggest challenge that you have
because customer database भी repetitive है, लेकिन turnaround time कम नहीं कर पा रहे थे, तो उस करने पे ज़्यादा फोकस रहा और भी चालू है।
Okay, next, the same question I'd like Nilesh Bhai to answer. Now you are into enterprise support, enterprise solution, ERP solutions. तो वहाँ पर पूरे अलग challenges होंगे, and how do you address that? What is the biggest challenge that you are facing there?
See, one most important part is the service. What he said is always the after sales, product when you sell, and the support services or operation services. So I feel all customers looks for the solutions, the faster turnaround of the solutions which is expected out of this. And that is where many times what I have observed that we like the customers require that information, how, when, what all the support services have been provided. And that's where the biggest challenge of managing all these customers' calls. And that was affecting the customers' delight, you can say, that customers were found that they were feeling that the support which is required is not available in time actually.
So again, turnaround time is again a challenge for you. Okay. So the next question is more from in terms of what is the one specific system, process or strategy that your organization adopted successfully to address and resolve these challenges? So, of course, it will differ from company to company, but I would request Rohit ji to answer this question. How did you address these challenges? I'm sure the challenge might be different, but what is that one single strategy in terms of process or systems that you implemented that helped you overcome the challenge?
One thing that I found very early in my career is that a lot of clients tend to find fault even when there isn't any. And all of us have faced that challenge. And I found that if you don't have the right kind of paperwork or the paper trail, then you can be in trouble. Once bitten, twice shy. The minute I had some issues, I started getting very, very firm on leaving the correct kind of paper trail. And to tell you a small story, which I'll try to complete in time, Harshad, is one of my clients had a problem with his camera and something got stolen from the kitchen, and he was really upset and he threatened to sue me in court. And I pulled out my paperwork wherein we had actually had the signature of his security staff where they were advised to change the cable, but they hadn't done it. And he threatened all kinds of legal action and stuff like that. And when I threw that paper trail on his face, the matter was resolved. And I patted myself on the back and said, I'm very glad that I adopted this strategy, and this is something I can never stop advising people here. Keep a very strong paper trail. That's email or your reports that are signed, so that tomorrow, when God forbid something goes wrong, because in our system it's a little more risky, ensure that your paper trail is clean so that you all don't get into trouble and your businesses don't suffer big losses because of it.
Great. Thanks, Rohit ji, for sharing this brilliant thing. Yogesh ji, what is that one single thing that
We have implemented an in-house software which traces the call from logging till the feedback. And I can throw the report, as he said, from the site onto the customer's email through the site, so that these are the number of times my person attended your calls. So at the time of renewals, if the customer says, how many times have you attended, I can throw your report saying that this is the number of times my person has attended your call. This is one thing that I've implemented. And the second part, or the communication part, that I implemented was that we've created a complete printed report wherein the engineer does not have to write anything. He has to just tick mark what he did. That's it. So your communication part gets cancelled out.
So you're talking about the call report?
Call reports.
Okay, great. Thank you very much. That's very interesting. Muli sir, the same question goes to you. What is that single most important thing that you implemented?
Yeah, what we do is, customer to customer issues are different. Okay, customer to customer challenges are different. So instead of customer coming to you with the issues, you have a proactive meetings with the customers, okay, on a service calls. Okay, for sales, you need to be physically there. But thanks to Microsoft Teams, okay, every month you can have, a Teams call with your customers, understanding how we performed in the last month, what are the, things we need to improve. So that is what we have implemented, and it is getting successful.
Very interesting. Teams call just to talk to customer and find out their response.
Yes.
Very interesting. Rahul bhai, what is that single most thing that you have implemented to address customer support challenges?
So we actually have two things that we have implemented. In automation, if automation fails, your light doesn't turn on. And that's a very, very important thing. So what we've done is, for every system that we implement, we create a fail-safe. That in case something goes wrong, there's always a manual override. And in case for whatever reason something happens, whether it is a Saturday, whether it is a Sunday, we have a policy of attending the call within 24 hours. So we have people in our team situated all across the city. And wherever the call is, even if it is a Sunday, my man will go there, within half an hour get the system back up and running, and take a confirmation from the client that it has been resolved in writing. And this is how we do it. This is way.
Great, thank you. The next question, Anil bhai, aapko hai ki one of the key, this is my experience, that last 5 years, of course, we have overcome that. But how do we address the pricing issue? आज की तारीख में ऐसा हो गया है ना कि एक प्लम्बर आता है अपने घर पे तो भी हमको 350 से नीचे कुछ काम नहीं होता है. बट एक आईटी इंजीनियर आता है तो पीपल नेगोशिएट वॉट एवर प्राइस यू गिव. तो प्राइसिंग का इशू आप कैसे एड्रेस करते हो?
प्राइसिंग जो है हमारे आईटी सेक्टर में बहुत मेजर इशू है, क्योंकि स्टार्टिंग में हम 250, 300, 350 सर्विस चार्ज लेते थे विजिट चार्ज का, और आज जो है 500 से नीचे नहीं है, 500, 550, 750. पर कस्टमर का कहना है कि भाई थोड़ा कम करो, तो हम उनको यही बोलते हैं भाई पहले का टाइम और अब के टाइम में बहुत फ़र्क है, तो प्लीज़ आप भी थोड़ा मैनेज करो, हम भी मैनेज करेंगे. कि प्राइस इसलिए मेन है क्योंकि सब कुछ महंगा हो चुका है, तो उनको हमको थोड़ा एक्सप्लेन करना पड़ता है कि भाई 750 तो मिनिमम लगेगा. तो थोड़ा सा उनको अपडेट करते हैं तो मानते हैं वो लोग.
Great, thank you. तुषार भाई, the same question goes to you. I mean, आप जिस तरह से ग्रो करना का प्लान कर रहे हो, तो वहाँ पर आई एम श्योर यू मस्ट हैव adopted some strategy to address this price issue, whether it's an AMC charges or of course per call charges तो अभी practically बंद हो गया है, but especially AMC charges, how do you address those challenges?
So I have created my image that I am a big person, very rich person. I am doing this business only for just for my knowledge and my things. So people, my customer generally afraid with me for the negotiation. They think कि बहुत ज़्यादा negotiation करेगा तो ये ना बोल देगा, I don't want to do the business. So this is the easiest thing. So I generally, whenever I go to the customer, I always say them, सर ये ठीक है अभी मैं कर रहा हूँ, बाकी वैसे कोई ज़रूरत नहीं है, because team है 50 जन की तो कर रहे हैं. And generally the public charge ये करती है, but I will charge you this much. So if you can afford, तो हम आगे की बात करें. So I generally quote before going to the meeting कि roughly 3-3.5 लाख रुपया होएगा. If you are ready for that type of range, then only I will come and I will have a meeting. And this is the easiest way. This is the easiest way, and you should say no to your customer. आपको customer दूसरी टाइम जब भी वापस आएगा तभी डबल देके जाएगा.
Brilliant strategies. Start saying no, and of course ये आपसे सीखना पड़ेगा कि कैसे अपना वैल्यू बढ़ाएं. No बोलना सीखो. So I'm sure everybody will agree to that. Sometimes it is difficult, but yes, हम लोग एक स्पेशल सेशन रखेंगे तुषार भाई के साथ, नो कैसे बोलते हैं और कैसे अपना ब्रांड वैल्यू बढ़ाते हैं. Okay, so anybody else would like to share? Nilesh bhai, how do you address the pricing issue? Of course, in enterprise segment, pricing issues are very different.
Yeah,
but still,
for ERP software is what we manage, like Tele or other things. Tele, as everyone knows, has a lot of challenges for the price market and other things. But for the services, we are very clear. We have fixed prices, and we ensure that we ask customers. If it's not possible, we say gracefully no, that sorry, we cannot provide these services. That's what is very important to say no, as Tushar has said.
okay. Yeah, sure. So you can continue with the next question. That is, how important is to train our people, our team, to ensure that our customer support is, goes to the next level in terms of efficiency and in terms of effectiveness. Will training make any difference, or it's just like लोग train होकर निकल जाते हैं, or we have to give training?
In my business, it's tougher than most regular IT businesses because the number of OEMs that we deal with and the number of systems that we deal with is ridiculous. So yes, training is very important, and we always follow a strategy where we try and retain our engineers far longer than the typical IT industry. We have to, otherwise we'll never survive. So we obviously pay them a lot more, and it's because we want them to stay a lot longer. With so many different verticals, products, model numbers, ranges, series of products, they really need to know their stuff. So we fortunately have a senior level team which imparts that knowledge to the juniors. And if you find the right balance in retaining them for the longer period of time, it's profitable, else you're in trouble. So far so good. We are maintaining that average low attrition. It's becoming worse in the back office with each passing year, but technically I'm still keeping my fingers crossed. We are decent, and I'm hoping to continue that in the future. Attrition, reduce attrition. That's the best way for at least my industry.
Thank you very much. Yogesh ji, आप बताएंगे कि how are you managing this?
Yeah, basically we are into training, as everybody
Yeah,
also
you
knows.
were traditionally into training.
So we are training our staff every alternate Saturday. We do a training, technical as well as soft skills. So we are trying to value add to their portfolio.
Great. Do you think that soft skill training is really important, or we just have to focus on training, I mean technical training?
No, soft skill training is very, very important because that shows the culture of your company. Okay, we are dealing in corporates. So corporates, the culture is different. So we have to match to their culture actually. Okay, today manpower, it is not only a knowledge training. You have to give their mentality or attitude training to them. We have to give a patience training to them because customers come with a different expectation and we need to match their expectation.
Great. Rahul bhai, would like to add anything in here?
Training is actually very important in my line because automation is something that just keeps evolving every month, every 2 months. Before I joined the company, we had a team of about 15 engineers, IT engineers. Only knew IT, hardware, networking, software. As I came up, we had to train all 15 engineers because, as I said, service is very important. So now, as of today, we have 21 trained automation and IT staff members who are able to resolve every single aspect of every single call, no matter what area, automation, IT, security solutions, whatever it be. The point is the customer should not have to wait. The customer should not have to suffer. If that means more training, take out the time and do the training. That's all that matters at the end of the day.
Great, thank you. So last 3 questions. One is, how important is proactive and preventive? Like somebody already talked about proactiveness. In monitoring your customers' IT assets, especially in case you are into IT, and do you use any tool to manage your customers' IT assets? Tushar bhai, if you can just share your experience.
So basically, at present, I'm not managing using any tool. We are managing just now in Excel only. Even if I have my own CRM and everything, but somehow my people are used to that, and we have mostly the clients having 50 or more machines. They are the more common clients. So we can make a client-wise file, like the CA is making a file. Same way we have each client's file. So all the assets and all that is there. That way we are managing. And it is very useful in generating a business. So we can make 1 month, we keep as a SSD month. So we just see how many hard disks there are in our AMC. We just mail them, sir, you have 37 hard disks. And in today's current scenario, you upgrade it, this is the exchange offer for particular this week or this month. And this way we get a lot of business. That's why we are using the data and all that to generate more business.
So one of the part of the question was, how important is preventive maintenance or proactive approach to customer support?
So preventive and proactive at present we are generally nowadays, because of the, you can say, demand, supply, affordability, it is at a call basis and all that. But preventive and proactive, I will say you maintain the relation. Even if you are a senior most, you are the owner of the company, then also you make a list of 50 plus or 50 A plus clients and you meet them once in a year. That is the compulsory thing. So it's the same way your second lead, they have to meet their 50 customers. So that way the relation is there, then the rest can be managed. The client will support you, simple.
Okay, thank you very much. Ankit ji, would like to share something here? Yeah. Preventive maintenance kitna zaruri hai and whether you use any tool for that?
Yeah, we are using the CRM for that because I already explained you. Okay, because क्या होता है कस्टमर को मेंटेनेंस कोई भी लैपटॉप का करना हो तो बहुत सारी चीज़ें रहती है, तो कस्टमर बार बार हर चीज़ आपको एक्सप्लेन नहीं करना होता है. इवन आफ्टर उसको लैपटॉप सेल भी करना होता है, अंकित जी मुझे लैपटॉप सेल करना है, मैं बोला ठीक है 5 मिनट में जवाब देता हूँ. मैं उसका एनालिसिस लेने नहीं बैठता हूँ कि आपका लैपटॉप का कॉन्फ़िगरेशन क्या है, बिकॉज मुझे हिस्ट्री है मेरे पास सारी उसकी. तो आपका कितना टाइम बचता है, मैं वही बता रहा हूँ. आप 50 एम्प्लॉय का काम 5 एम्प्लॉय में कर सकते हो अगर आपके पास सिस्टम है तो, और सिस्टम भी है तो अपग्रेडेड सिस्टम है, तो ऐसा नहीं कि जो 10 साल पहले से काम चल रहा था उसको करते गए. तो हम लोग एवरी सैटरडे हम लोग ऑफिस में मीटिंग करते हैं. उसमें जो 2 आवर्स में सबसे बड़ा टॉपिक होता है कि भाई लास्ट 1 वीक में तुम्हारे पास क्या नए लैपटॉप आए, क्या नई कंप्लेन आई, तुमने उसमें रिसर्च क्या किया, वो प्रॉब्लम हुई क्यों, और इसके बाद अगर ऐसी प्रॉब्लम है तो अपने पास कितने कस्टमर्स ऐसे हैं जिनके पास ये मॉडल है, तो उनको हम एक मैसेज भी भेजते हैं कि ये प्रॉब्लम इस मॉडल में आती है, आपको ध्यान रखना है, लाइक दैट. बिकॉज कमर्शियल सीरीज़ अलग होती है, होम सीरीज़ अलग होती है, और मेरे पास दोनों टाइप के क्लाइंट हैं. तो कस्टमर को कुछ इस टाइप का सपोर्ट देते हैं तो कस्टमर को भी लगता है कि हाँ कुछ है। एक बहुत बड़ा मैंने जो लास्ट ईयर ये साल चेंज किया है, पिकअप डिलीवरी फ्री वर्ड हटा दिया है। लास्ट 2 ईयर से वी आर चार्जिंग मिनिमम 150 पिकअप एंड 150 फॉर डिलीवरी, बिकॉज कुछ भी चीज़ फ्री नहीं है। अगर आप बता रहे हो कि आप अच्छी सर्विस दे रहे हो तो फ्री वर्ड हटा दिया है पूरी तरह से। एक लास्ट ही बता था वो भी हटा दिया है।
आई थिंक आपने शुरू किया तभी ये पिकअप एंड डिलीवरी फ्री से शुरू किया था, या ऑफ कोर्स. Okay, now last two question. I mean, everybody has to answer. Both answers should be combined. One is looking ahead, what do you see as the future trend in customer support and how your organization is preparing? And the second is single most important advice to ASIRT members. Okay, the two things, the future trends for customer support and one most important advice that you would like to share with ASIRT members.
A lot of people here are selling products. A lot of us are selling products. And the margin in products has already gone out the window, if not going completely. The future trend is very simple. Give good service, otherwise you're just going to perish. There is no way anyone giving mediocre service will last in the long range, because all of us now realize that the product differentiation is finished. Service is the only differentiator. So that is the way forward in the future. And the one piece of advice which I'm going to combine with Tushar Bhai's, just learn to say no, which I also do a lot of. Learn to say no. I charge 1,500 per call and I still say no very often. Is learn to say no, and also just ensure that you keep your paper trail, which I said last time as well. Keep your paper trail strong.
Thanks, Rohit ji.
So by simple, Gen Z is taking all the businesses. Even in our line also, the second generation is already started, and they are much more smarter than us. So you have to learn from them. You have to open your mind, because they are more smarter, and our engineers are supporting them. Now they are the decision maker. So you have to learn, thanks to today's session, you have to learn how to use AI, your technology and all that to improve your services and make your service more smarter. That is the thing. And one advice, learn more, because then only you will survive. Otherwise, product or service, the price will be always a concern.
Thank you, Tushar bhai.
Way ahead, as Rohit ji rightly said, that services will be the only differentiating character. So we need to train our engineers and they keep them upbeat with the market's trends. And the next advice that I would say would be train yourself and train your engineers so that you get better service to them.
Thank you, Yogesh ji.
सेल्स पे तो मैं ज़्यादा बात नहीं करूँगा क्योंकि मैं बहुत पहले ही बोल चुका हूँ कि 2006 में मैंने प्रेडिक्ट कर दिया था कि 20% का मार्जिन मार्केट 2% पे भी नहीं रहेगा, तो सर्विस पे फोकस करो। तो तभी से मैं सर्विस पे फोकस कर रहा हूँ। सेकंड चैलेंज आया था इंजीनियर्स के साथ कि इंजीनियर्स को कैसे हम लोग उनका मेंटेन करें, उनको क्या। तो बहुत सारी चीज़ें मैंने चालू करी। उसमें सबसे पहले किया मैंने उनको आवर्स बेसिस पे डाल दिया सारे इंजीनियर्स को। मैं मतलब ASIRT को अगर आप बोल रहे हैं कि कुछ टिप देना, तो मैंने सर्विस इंडस्ट्री में, क्योंकि क्या होता था वो वर्किंग आवर्स में अपने पास काम करते थे, इसके बाद फिर भी 4 काम कर रहे हैं, फिर वो 4 रिलेशन अलग बनाते हैं, फिर 4 से 40 वो भी करते हैं, फिर सबको एक ही प्रॉब्लम, अरे इंजीनियर्स ही नहीं है, क्या धंधा करेगा, छोड़ना कुछ नया लाइन देखते हैं, छोड़ना कुछ नया। तो मैंने चैलेंज को एक्सेप्ट किया कि यार ठीक है, अपन कमाई रहे तो इनको भी देते हैं। तो उसमें इंजीनियर्स को मैंने आवर्स बेसिस कर दिया। अब तुम 10 घंटा काम करो, 12 घंटा करो, 24 घंटे करो। और लिटरली मेरे यहाँ 24 घंटे लोग काम करते हैं, सैटरडे संडे भी काम होता है। बहुत से लोग जानते हैं, ASIRT मेंबर्स मेरे से जुड़े हुए हैं, उनको पता है कि मेरे यहाँ तो संडे भी चालू रहता है। बट संडे वी आर नॉट डूइंग चीप लेवल वर्क, ओनली पिकअप एंड डिलीवरी। बट क्या होता है, एक संडे बंदा लैपटॉप देने आता है तो अगले संडे हो जाता है। तो एक ये बहुत बड़ा चैलेंज था जो अब मेरे पास बिल्कुल नहीं है। हाँ, अभी एक नया चैलेंज आया सर, इवनिंग लेट में काम करते हैं तो उसका सैलरी अलग होना चाहिए आवर्स बेसिस, तो वो भी मैंने एक्सेप्ट कर लिया। बिकॉज बंदे को हम ट्रेन कर रहे हैं, उसका सैलरी इंक्रीमेंट। अच्छा, दूसरा ईयरली नहीं चाहिए उनको सैलरी बढ़ाने का, उसको उनके जैसे नॉलेज के हिसाब से आप ट्रेनिंग दे रहे हो, आप ही उनको ट्रेन कर रहे हो और उनका ही कैलिबर आप बढ़ा रहे हो, तो वो बोलते हैं कि हमारा सैलरी भी बढ़ाओ। तो एक वो भी एक पेन एरिया रहा, तो उस चीज़ को भी रिजॉल्व किया, लेकिन उनको ही देखिए क्या, बिकॉज वो हमारा फैमिली मेम्बर है। फिर उनका इंश्योरेंस, उनका मेडिक्लेम सब कुछ अपन कर रहे हैं, तो वो एज फैमिली मेम्बर टाइप रहेगा, तो उसके बाद वो कभी नहीं जाता है। ये मेरा पर्सनल एक्सपीरियंस है। थैंक यू।
Okay, thank you very much, Ankit ji.
I think I agree with all of these people. Okay, instead of saying no, you can say no to the customer, but you set the customer's expectation. Okay, what solution he wants, and what is that you are going to give it. You know, if we set that expectation, then problems will be minimized. Okay, looking at this one, as future is going to be a service and solutions, to look at more sticky services where customer is there with you for a longer time, and that will give the business.
Thank you, Murli sir.
मैंने ना मेरे मेजर क्लाइंट्स डॉक्टर्स हैं, तो उन प्रोफेशनल डॉक्टर से एक चीज़ सीखा है कि अपने आप को, क्योंकि किसी डॉक्टर के पास जाते हैं तो उसका 200 रुपये भी फीस रहता है, किसी का 2000 भी रहता है, किसी का 3000 भी रहता है। तो सबसे पहले हमको अगर रिपेयरिंग में हैं हम लोग, अगर ये तो पहले ये उनको ये समझाओ अपने मरीजों को या अपने पेशेंट को या अपने क्लाइंट्स को कि हम झोला छाप डॉक्टर नहीं हैं, हम प्रोफेशनल हैं। बिकॉज आप सब चीज़ कर देते हो, सॉफ्टवेयर में, हार्डवेयर में, ड्रेसिंग में, बैच पहना दिया, कपड़ों में, सब कुछ है, लेकिन आप उनको एक्सप्लेन नहीं करते हो कि हम किस टाइप की सर्विस, तो हम क्या है, हम बात वही 150, 200, 250 की कर देते थे। तो वहाँ लिमिट में आ जाते हैं सर्विस इंडस्ट्री में। तो हम लोग कोई झोला छाप डॉक्टर नहीं है, तो हम लोग प्रोफेशनल डॉक्टर है। तो आपने देखा होगा मेरा वेबसाइट का नाम भी लैपटॉप डॉक्टर ही, और लैपटॉप डॉक्टर के नाम से ही फेमस हूँ। तो वो डिफ्रेंशिएट बहुत बड़ा है, वो समझाना बहुत ज़रूरी है।
जैसा कि आपने बोला कि डॉक्टर साहब नहीं है, बहुत अच्छी बात बोली आपने। रिपेयरिंग में सबसे पहले तो माइंडसेट ये रहता है कि भाई कौशल भाई जितना कम हो उतना कर दो, जब भी होता है ऐसा। बट हमारे भी चैलेंजेस है कि पार्ट्स हम इंपोर्ट करते हैं या आउट ऑफ मुंबई से मंगाते हैं, तो वो एक चैलेंज रहता है हमारे को। बट मेरा सिर्फ इतना ही कहना है कि अगर आप अच्छी सर्विस दे रहे हो और टाइम पे आप कोई भी चैलेंज को क्लोज कर रहे हो, तो कस्टमर अपने आप आपके पास कहीं से भी ढूंढ के आएगा। मैं लास्ट 12 साल से ब्लू डार्ट को सर्विस दे रहा हूँ, ब्लू डार्ट कोरियर ऑल ओवर मुंबई में। उनसे मैंने एक ही चीज़ सीखी है कि टाइम को कैसे मैनेज करना है और कैसे क्लोज करना है टाइम पे कॉल को। उनका पहले वो रिटर्न में लेते थे सिग्नेचर, अभी उन्होंने एक ऐप चालू किया है मोबाइल पे, वहीं से वो कॉल अपना जैसे डॉक्यूमेंट देते हैं वहीं पे साइन लेते और टाइम लिखते हैं उसके ऊपर। वो जब भी टाइम लिखते हैं तो उनके ऑटोमेटिकली उनके कंप्यूटर पे कस्टमर के सब जगह पे इनबिल्ड होता है कि हाँ भाई ये पार्सल हमको मिल गया है। वही चीज़ हमने भी की है, जैसे ही कॉल्स आते हैं हमारे पास में तो हम उसको एज ए हमारे मोबाइल पे एक ऐप हमने लिया है, वहाँ से करके क्लोज करते हैं टाइम पे। और सबसे अच्छी चीज़ ये है कि जितना आप ईमानदारी से रिपेयरिंग करोगे उतना काम आपको आएगा, ये एक सिंगल लाइन है।
Thank you, Anil ji. Nilesh bhai, just to repeat the question, we are talking about the future trends in customer support and one single piece of advice for ASIRT members.
See, I'll say first, as IT partners, first, are we investing in technology? So I will, the most important thing is invest in technology for yourself, for your staff, everyone. Another thing is, are we taking enough care of our employees? If we are taking enough care of our employees, I am sure our employees can take care of our customers well. So that is the one thing which I want, that if we can groom them, all our employees well, then you can be rest assured that our customers also will be taken care well.
Thank you, Nilesh bhai.
So, future trend for customer support, I feel it's a very big thing. I don't feel that in the future it's going to come. I feel it's here right now. If you don't do it, forget long term, up short term, you will not last. So I really feel act now, act fast. If the customer likes you, you are set. He will refer you to 10 other people. Your business will grow. I have seen it firsthand, primarily because of my service. Advice I would give asserters: learn to collaborate, learn to work together, and learn to grow in areas that you are not an expert in. Whether it is CCTV, whether it is IT, whether it is security solutions, whether it is automation, whatever it be, learn to grow, get out of your comfort zone, and try things that you've not tried in the past. Trust me, 99% of the time you will succeed. So yeah, that's my word.
Thank you very much. I think that was a brilliant session. Thank you all for sharing your business secrets, if I may say so. And I'm sure each one of us has learned something very important for your own business. And do we have time for Q&A, or we can close? Sorry. So we started a bit late. Nevertheless, I'm sure each one of you is available here in the networking session. You can definitely get in touch with them. With that, we'll end this panel discussion. Thank you very much. Give them a big round of applause. I'll request the board members to be here for a photo session.
Leave the room. We are going to have next session. Please take your seat. Hello.
Please take a seat. We are starting with the next session, please.
Hello. All members are requested to take their seats. A lucky draw session. So all members are requested to be in the banquet hall. So if there is a delay, there will be a delay for the dinner.
Hello.